One piece of Prism that's a bit more difficult to figure out than OBS is transitions. It doesn't have its own menu like it does in OBS, but you don't have to have a sad transitionless stream. Transitions do exist in Prism Live Studio, and I can prove it. No, this is not like the Bigfoot proof with blurry photos and goofy plaster casts of cartoon feet. This is real live, active use in reality. I promise. Prism's transition features are just as powerful as the ones in OBS. You can add your own custom stingers, use Luma wipes, and all the other OBS standard transitions. So let me show you how Prism transitions work. All right, so here we are in Prism Live Studio, and the first thing I want to do is make this more visible, so I'm going to move this up here to the left so we can see all our scenes. And this icon right up here is our transition icon. So when we open it up, it pops out this menu right here. And you can see it's set to the fade transition. If we drop this down, we can see the two standard transitions, the cut and the fade. We'll start out with the cut. We can just click OK, and you'll see that it just cuts from one scene to the next. If we switch to the fade, we can fade from one to the next. We can go in here and adjust how long the fade lasts. So if we bump this up, we'll get a longer fade. Works basically exactly the same as the OBS one. So what we could do next is go up here to our transitions, and we'll click on the plus in here, and we're going to go to Luma Wipe. We'll name this Luma Wipe 1. And we could drop this down, and it has all the same Luma wipes that you're going to find in OBS. And there are a lot of them. So we'll just select one, and we can preview it right here. And we'll just click OK and OK. And there we go. We get the checkerboard Luma Wipe. If we'd like that to have a little bit longer transition, we can click here and we can change the duration of this Luma wipe. We'll make it 300 milliseconds. And there we go, we get a little bit longer transition. We can go ahead and click our transitions and click the plus, go down to Luma wipe, and we can actually create a second one. And this will become important later. We'll just pick a different one right here. There is the fan Luma wipe. We'll try this square one right here. And OK, and there's that one. So we have all the Luma wipe transitions we have in OBS. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the stinger transition. So we're going to go ahead and click the plus, and we're going to go to stinger, and we can name the stinger whatever we want. So we'll call this one swipe and click OK. Then we just need to browse to the location of our stinger file, and we just select it and click open. And we're going to drop this down, and we're going to select frames, and I know this transition is at the 30th frame, and we can preview our transition to make sure that it goes from A to B properly. And there we go. And once we're done with that, we can go down here and change the way that this transitions. Now I like to use the crossfade transition. It means my voice will carry from one scene to another and crossfade perfectly so we won't lose any audio. And I'm going to click OK. And now when we test out this transition, we can see we get that same swipe transition. Very, very cool. We can add multiple stinger transitions as well. We'll go ahead and click our transition button here. We're going to click the plus, and we'll add another stinger. We'll call this one swipe 2, and we're going to browse and just select another transition. Click open, and all we have to do is select the frame for our transition, preview it, and we can click OK, and we're all set. And there's our swipe transition. We can even do complicated transitions like a full screen transition. We'll add another stinger here. We'll type full, click OK, and we're going to browse to our full screen transition. And all we have to do is select the frame for our transition to move over from one to the other on. And we want to change it to crossfade once again. Click OK. And now we have a full screen transition. We can go in and adjust the properties so that we transition at the right frame. This one is a little bit longer. And there we go. We have the perfect transition right there. Now we can actually select what transitions we want to happen going from one scene to another. So we can select our scene, right click on those scenes. We can go to our transition override and select the transition that we want to happen on each scene individually. So we can do swipe for one, we can do the full for another, and we can do the cut, fade, swipe, swipe 2, whichever one we want. And then when we select those specific scenes, we're going to get the transitions that we selected for each of those scenes. Just like in OBS, you can have all of the transition type things that you could possibly want right here in Prism Live Studio. Once you find the transitions menu, it's pretty easy to use. Now, are there other features with Prism that you struggle with? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you want to see a full breakdown of a lot more Prism features, you should check this video out. Big thanks to Prism for sponsoring this video. You can find their links and links to all the other sponsors in the description down below under the heading Sponsors. I couldn't possibly do this without them or you, so thanks. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Feyrer Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.